In the beginning of October, as we were working on our documentary, we decided we needed more perspectives from older citizens. So we decided to go to a bingo game. The bingo game was held here at Kennedy Township Fire Station. When we went inside, we got some unexpected reactions.
I've been a registered Democrat all my life. I never vote for incumbents. I vote for whoever I like. Well, I voted for Bush. Probably the best decision ever made in my life as of now.
I'm so glad he was elected president because I cannot see, what was his name, Gore? Or no, I can't see him handling it like this.
Bush did everything possible, I think, at the time. And I know people are going around saying they should have went in and bombed the place right away. But I think he did it the appropriate way by waiting a long period of time to get most of those terrorists caught up in this country. And I just think he's doing an excellent job.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. If they got a pretty good ideas, go in, get them, and take them out. Take them out. Hurt them where it hurts the most. Block wherever their money is coming in this country. And let's take the people from Afghanistan. If you go there, there's one thing what you can do to that country. Burn up the poppy fields.
We need to get rid of those people. They don't need to be on this earth with us. They need to be gone.
He's an evil, evil man, you know, and when we get him, he'll get his. You know, God does not like ugly, and that's the way it is.
The Big Apple.
The city that never sleeps.
The melting pot of American culture.
Ground Zero.
The place we had to go.
This is the New York we all know and love. This is the New York we will never forget. We started at Union Square and worked our way south towards Ground Zero. Of all of the people we talked to, Cora was one of the most interesting. She is the owner of a small shop called Girl Props and has raised about $32,000 by donating all proceeds of patriotic items to the Twin Tower Fund. Cora remembers September 11th with pain.
I could see the one plane burning. And then I thought it was an accident. We all went home anyway. I sent everybody home and I said, I just want to be with friends and I want to go to your house. And we went over there. They watched everything. They watched the buildings fall. They watched the people jumping. And I was just running around the house screaming, shut up, shut up. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know what's going on.
She says business has increased, but at a heavy price.
We're going from, our own Ground Zero. We have people here to take care of too. We're not making any money. What I tell everybody is to be strong, go about your business, and just hope we're in the right place at the right time. We're just playing it day by day. I'm not gonna let them terrorize me.
Like other New Yorkers, Cora stands behind the retaliation in Afghanistan.
That's what I wanted. That's what they asked me for my 53rd birthday. What did I want? I said, bomb the shit out of them.
She says the attacks have changed her life in every way possible.
From being, staying up all night watching Fox News and CNN and from station to station, I don't sleep. Everybody's calling everybody, and I just want to be with friends until it's time to go home and go to sleep by myself.
Cora, like most other Americans, is unsure of the future.
I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I had that crystal ball.
Wherever we went, people were searching for answers. One big question, what to do about immigration?
Life goes on. I think immigration has to continue, but I think there have to be safeguards taken, probably more so than we have in the past.
They were talking about an idea of giving everyone an identification card. Let's do that. And whoever doesn't want to have one or doesn't want to hold one, let's check into their background. Because they were living amongst us,
The immigration, that's really not the real issue.
America is for everybody to come in.
These guys could be hardworking people with families just like me, and I'd hate to hold anything against them, but it's always in the back of your mind. You don't know, because let's face it, they are in this country, they live here, and the terrorists are right here next to us.
I don't think our focus now should be on keeping foreigners out of the country. We all know that Americans are just as capable of doing these kinds of things, and we shouldn't be reactionary and point the finger at people that may or may not have anything to do with it.
I'm for immigration. I think part of what makes us the wonderful city that New York is the fact that we are a city of immigrants.
In Soho, only a few blocks north of Ground Zero, Ladder Company 5 lost 11 men in the World Trade Center rescue. Emotions still ran high 5 weeks after the tragedy.
Pearl Harbor, nothing. That was a military target. These are civilians. And I think this is going to make America come to a realization that you don't screw with us. You can make fun of us. You can burn our flag. You might want to do this. You might want to do that. Say anything you want. Kill our people. And there is no way that it's going to be far worse than World War II.
7 friends of mine, pictures of them are right on the fucking window. So I have no room for liberal bullshit.
First start out, we're excited. You like fire. You want to see more fire. But when you see something like this and you see all that happened, all the men we lost, all the brothers we lost, you think about that. You'll never forget, and you just know now that life could be short, and this job can be very dangerous, very dangerous.
And I think that a lot of people are saying, oh, peace, don't go to war. Okay, this is not like Vietnam. Vietnam, we go over there, we fight for nothing, to help somebody else. This is hit home. This is way different. This is something America's not going to tolerate.
The poster, Bin Laden wanted dead or alive. Me, I have one poster, Bin Laden wanted dead.
Broadway and Liberty, on the edge of Ground Zero, is a chaotic scene. Thousands of people line the streets not as tourists, but as Americans visiting a mass grave, paying respect to those who lost their lives.
I just come down to see, the actual destruction, to see this chaos down here. That's all. Just come to see with my own eyes what happened, because it's a little different from what you see on TV.
Oh, it's devastating. It's tough. It's been a month, but it's still tough to see it and to see the way the whole, from the East Coast to West Coast, the way everything came as one. It's unbelievable.
I just think it's just very, very sad. It's a very sad situation. Until you come here to feel the effect, it's nothing like seeing it on TV.
I'm not going to have someone who's nameless, faceless dictating how the rest of my life goes, that I'll go move out to the country somewhere and be removed from all of it just to stay alive. I mean, I would rather die and live happy than be alive and miserable.
You could tell it in people's faces. Everywhere we go, even on the way here, it's touched everybody. And there's a sadness. You could feel a deep sadness.
What about Bin Laden?
Bin Laden has so much money. Why isn't he making them a beautiful state instead of taking away from other people?
Yeah, I just tell them to keep running, keep hiding, because we coming. That's what time it is. We coming.
Remember asking your grandparents where they were when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor? Who could have imagined something like this would happen to us in our lifetime?
We have definitely experienced our equal to Pearl Harbor. We will always remember where we were, who we were with, and what we were doing on September 11th.
We should not let acts of terrorism determine how we live. We shouldn't live our lives in fear. We should live our lives to the fullest.
It's a shame it took a tragedy to bring our nation together, but isn't it great that we're now closer than we've ever been before?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.